Next, let's clear up courts. Here's why the Supreme Court says First Amendment may not apply to government ban on drag in Texas. In a landmark decision announced, the Supreme Court has allowed a Texas university's ban on drag shows to remain, sparking controversy over First Amendment rights. The ruling, in Spectrum WT versus Wendler, upholds the ban preventing LGBTQ+ college students from expressing themselves on campus. Spectrum WT had its annual drag show abruptly canceled less than 2 weeks before the scheduled event. The ban, imposed by University President Walter Wendler, cited drag as derisive and divisive, claiming it perpetuates misogyny. Spectrum WT, the LGBTQ+ student organization, faces restrictions despite its strong First Amendment case. While the decision is temporary, it raises concerns about free speech on public university campuses. The Federal Appeals Court is poised to review the case with the potential to overturn the ban. Should the ban stand, the plaintiffs may escalate the matter back to the Supreme Court. However, this ruling practically prevents the group from hosting its campus show for the second consecutive year. Even if Wendler's argument positing the inherently sexist nature of drag shows were accurate, activists argue the First Amendment still shields such speech. As a matter of fact, it safeguards most offensive, objectionable, or even hateful speech, as demonstrated in the Supreme Court's 2011 ruling permitting members of an infamous anti-gay church to protest at a fallen Marine's funeral with provocative signs. Queer News Tonight will continue to follow this evolving story as this contentious issue continues to unfold. Once again, I find myself thanking Texas for making Florida look so much better. Gracias, Texas. And for the record, what does derisiveness and divisiveness have to do with this free speech guarantee of the First Amendment? Like they said, it's a hate speech group got to protest, so you can't use those. You can't use that as your excuse.
Yeah. No, like at all. And I mean, God, I pray for the people in Texas constantly, because again, like you said, when I look over at Texas, I'm like, we ain't that bad. Right? But I mean, that's not a good thing. We went through all those drag ban, issues. We've gone through anti-LGBTQ plus, youth ban, bills, excuse me, and, I cry for those people, for the people that are LGBTQ plus, because we're everywhere. Okay. Don't let people make you think any different. And, it's, I saw a TikTok video the other day about a dad who had just run into a trans woman at a local convenience store, right? And he decided to do a video saying how much he admired her bravery and courage for being a trans woman in Texas. And he did the video with his kid. And he's like, I'm an ally. I don't know if he is yet. And the kid goes, I am. There's nothing wrong with her. And I was like, oh my God, I get chills because, ally parents make ally kids, and I know there's a lot of good people in Texas. Not everyone there freaking hates us and wants us to stop breathing, and did you see this Wendler's face? Walter Wendler, the guy needs to see a drag show. He needs some happiness in his life. It looks like his mouth wants to run away from his nose, because it's so sad being on its face, it's just, drag is not bad. No. Drag is not a crime. No. Drag is entertainment. Art. Drag is art.
Drag has been around since day one.
Shakespeare.
I mean, really, even with the Adam and Eve, man, putting the apple right in, it's just part of what you're putting on, and how you express yourself. RuPaul says it so wonderfully, it's just, you're born naked, the rest is drag.
The rest is drag, baby. Right. Absolutely right.